alarm? Sorry. Did you know that one of the most powerful tools in your witchy arsenal is in your pocket, or in your hand? It's probably in your hand. You're probably watching this video on said tool right now. That's your cell phone. Your cell phone is probably one of the most powerful tools in your witchy arsenal right now, and I'll tell you why. Stick around. Okay guys, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Blue Knight, how is my phone one of the most powerful tools in my witchy arsenal? Let me just go ahead and also say that this is not a video stating that it is cool or okay to cast spells on other people, but if you are in a tight spot and you think that these simple blessings or spells could help you with certain things.
What's that? The bitch owes me money. The bitch owes me lots of money, Your Honor. Okay.
Who am I to tell you how to use them? You're your own person. So, cell phones, right? How are they one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal? Well, theoretically, in my opinion, I don't know why we don't use technology such as cell phones, social media, stuff like that a little more often in spell work or even in deity or spiritual work. There's a constant ebb and flow of energy between each person solely through these types of devices, right? We can't deny that. I mean, our lives are pretty much centered around our ability to surf the web, navigate social media in some way, whether we like it or not. In fact, more people send texts a day now than they do time talking on the phone. That's just the way that it is, right? So, what are some ways that our cell phones or social media or the internet can help us with our witchcraft? And today I'm going to be specifically talking about spell work because it's just easier to talk about some of the spell work that I've researched and come up with, and I kind of want to keep this a shorter video, so we're going to try our best to do that. So the first thing I want to talk about is social media in general. There are actual actions that you can take in social media that can aid your spell work, or that you could turn into spell work. For example, in regards to posts, you can consider liking and sharing your two main actions to be the start or a part of a spell. For example, you could consider all of your likes blessings. So when you go to like a specific post or like something, a comment or something like that, you can consider that with a little more magical oomph as a blessing. You're blessing that content. And with sharing, you could kind of consider that an offering. So when I say offering, I had in my mind, I was thinking, you know, there's certain things that we as witches would like to go out and do, especially, you know, after the pandemic. And still, things are a little bit limited depending on where you are in the world. But let's say, you know, you are used to doing charity work as an offering for your matron or patron. And let's say you don't have the money to spend on, you know, said charity right now, or you don't have the time to go and dedicate yourself to a cause. If you were to share your social media, your internet presence or online presence, if you want to say it that way, to share that charities, events, posts, logos, stuff like that, that's still taking some sort of action and using not only your online presence but your witchy presence as well in the universe to cause change. And then there's some other simple things that I wanted to bring up, like certain emoji spells, or I've seen where some people have called them emoji sigils. So as some examples, I'll put up, some texts where I've used these examples. You'll probably also, if you have me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll probably see where I make a lot of posts with different sigils, as far as emojis go anyway. It's also just a fun way to be a little bit more witchy and incorporate a little bit more magic into your mundane life. So if you're looking for something to kind of give a little witchy spice, to your just muggle life, if you will, I personally find emoji sigils or spells to be a really cool way to do that. Some examples of some emojis you could use would be for blessings, general blessings to everyone. We can also do simple protection sigils. How about prosperity? And healing is a good one. Now, I associate healing with green. You can obviously intermingle different, different colors with different meanings. It's all up to you. Love. And if you're, not the type of witch to put somebody in a freezer, but you want to have the same outcome, put them on ice. And then there's road opening symbols that I put together, or removing obstacles. And then there's offense or defense offense. So we're thinking like, don't tread on me, don't mess with me, that sort of thing. I'll cut a bitch. And there's obviously different reasons as to why I chose different symbols for each thing. So rather than sit and kind of explain to you guys and gals and everyone in between why I chose the symbols I chose as far as my emoji sigils for these examples, I'm more interested in knowing what your emoji sigils will look like. So if you'd like, please put some examples down in the chat. Let me know if you've used any techniques like this before, and your thoughts. And that is this month's pre-recorded video from Nathan, featuring online spell work for the Witching the Web series. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and make sure you ring the bell notification so you'll get notified of every video that I post, but also each time we go live, which will be this Saturday for Drunken Divinations. Don't miss it. It's going to be the Witch of Enchantment, and it's going to be amazing. So, blessings, and have a great weekend.
I'm pretty happy with my whole size.
Me too.
I didn't think I would want something big and obnoxious, but here lately I've been seeing these people with like really big, like beautiful gaping holes, and I think I just like to take my earrings out and put pencils through them and then walk around at work like, yeah.